With the price of real estate these days, granny flats are more popular than ever.
But what about this house in Perth's inner suburbs? It's the size of a shed, but with all the comforts of home.
Now, before we duck inside, let's just appreciate it from out here for a second, Pete. I mean, this place is known as the exploding shed house.
It is. They've detonated the definition of a shed, Joe. Now, it's built on a subdivided block, or effectively the backyard of an existing house. But they've kept some of the shed ideas or the themes, so it's a very understated design. But what I love, they've planned the whole design around retaining that jacaranda tree.
I'm so glad they did. That is magnificent. Goodness me, this doesn't feel small at all. It feels enormous. And the first thing you notice, Pete, there's no narrow corridors or hallways.
This is really important, Joe. If you're planning a small, tight space, you've got to keep the plan as open as possible, but still have clearly defined living areas.
And, Pete, the living area is defined by that raised platform.
Which also serves a practical purpose too, Joe. Now, that big jacaranda tree had a big root which they didn't want to disturb. So they cut the slab out, put this section on stumps. The tree continues to grow. The other thing too is the big northern-facing windows. This elevated section allows us to look over the fences to the trees beyond.
Now here in the bedroom, obviously during the day, you can have everything open up, but when you want privacy at night, all you have to do is pull across a simple curtain. Now, a great space-saving tip is a galley kitchen. Everything's on the one side. This is a really cost-effective kitchen, Pete. They just use maxi-ply.
And I love the concrete floors, Joe. It picks up all of that northern light and re-radiating that heat when the sun goes down. And at your fingertips over there, Joe, is your herb garden.
Cricket likes it too. Into the bathroom, which is a very simple design. There's no raised hob for the shower, just a sloping floor drains all the water away. But the funkiness is added with the colour, Pete, both on the door and in these incredible orange skylights in the bathroom and at the entry to this doorway.
And I love this, Joe. This polycarbonate corrugated sheeting gives that natural diffuse light but screens out the neighbours.
Adds to that industrial vibe, as do all these lights here. I mean, they've got no shades over them, but all the funky globes and the coloured cords, I just love it. And in here, Pete, yet again, we don't have a huge material palette.
No, it's just simple whitewash ply, so it's simple, economical material.
And Pete, there's this huge storage shelf up there, which is great, because in a small space, you're always trying to maximise storage.
Now, you've got to remember, this whole plan is only 94 square metres. OK, it's bigger than a granny flat. But its key is also its flexibility. This could also be bedrooms or bathrooms, so they've thought about the future as well.
But even though it's on a pretty small footprint,
it packs a massive punch.